This is Skardu, Pakistan, and it might be one of the most unbelievable places I've ever seen. Hidden deep in northern Pakistan, surrounded by some of the highest mountains on earth, it almost feels completely cut off from the rest of the world. But I wanted to see more than just the landscapes. I wanted to meet the people, explore the villages, and find out what life is actually like this far north. And along the way, we ended up discovering a side of Pakistan I never expected to see. When the news hit that the Iranian Supreme Leader had been executed by America?
People strike, and what he orders is the final order.
Yeah.
If he ordered to die, this is final.
From Afghanistan to Pakistan, they just smuggled through mountains on camels and donkeys.
Oh God, there's actually human crap in there.
And they just pull out
And use it as fertilizer. Wow.
Yeah.
All right, we have arrived in Skardu. What a beautiful flight. Have a look at this view. This has got to be one of the most insane airports in the world. Have a look at this. Skardu Valley, Pakistan during the summer is absolutely insane. I have a very busy schedule here in Skardu. We've got a lot in plan for today. I'm gonna go meet my guide and we're gonna get straight into today's activities. All right, so we got the Jeep to come pick us up and take us into Shigar Valley and Upper Kachura Lake. I cannot wait. Last time I couldn't get to these locations because it was not accessible and I was on a bit of a budget. I couldn't afford a four-wheel drive, but this time we're going back and we're doing it properly. So I just want to say rest in peace to Nims, who was out here less than a week ago. Landed in Skardu and started his journey to Broad Peak where an avalanche took his life. Okay, we are just locating our Jeep. Oh, I cannot get enough of these mountains. So we've just arrived in Shigar Valley. So let's have a look. I'm gonna get some drone shots. Oh my goodness, guys. Have a look at this. This is actually incredible. Absolutely gorgeous. Glacier water running down through the mountains, through the valley. And have a look at that background. Absolutely insane. You can see there's some snow up there, even though it's summer. Just shows you the level of altitude that we are at the moment. The fact that there's snow on top of these mountains. So we're currently at 2,400 meters right now. What do you reckon the peak of that mountain is? That's around 4,000 meter up there. What an unreal welcome to Skardu Summer Edition. Absolutely incredible. Can you get a load of that? And so this is a traditional animal found here in Skardu and beyond up in Pakistan, up higher. It's called yok. You eat this one?
Yes.
So this is fake here, but this is an example.
Especially available in Pakistan, Skardu.
Skardu, yeah. Traditional food and animal. Absolutely beautiful. I just want you to see what I'm looking at right now. This is fresh glacier water melted from glaciers many, 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 many kilometers away from here. The water is pure mineral water, drinkable. So one of the tourist guides I met today in the airport in Islamabad, he's just tagged along to help me film some content and he has an amazing story that I'd like to share with you.
Hello Alex, thank you so much for appreciating my work. So I'm Adnan from Skardu and I'm a tour guide and I have a tour company. The profit I'm earning from this company, the main purpose of doing this job is, to help the community. So the profit I'm earning, I am working like for my community, I'm helping them.
And you're running a girls' school that does
Yeah. Recently we make a school, civic center for girls, empowerment, aeroplan with help of my friends. We are making so many works in Skardu. Thank you so much.
All right, so that was an insane time in Sok. Now we're actually heading to Shigar Valley. So that was just Sok. We're heading into Shigar Valley. There'll be a bunch of small villages. Absolutely breathtaking scene. Such a beautiful place. Some of those drone shots was just incredible. On the way to Shigar Valley. Assalamu alaikum. So here we are in the village. So everyone's out doing their daily tasks. Kids are playing. They make them work young, little daughter and mother carrying grass. All right, so I brought some Australian coins from Australia, some little souvenirs. So we're in a small village called Shigar Valley here in Skardu. We can say, Assalamu alaikum, how are you? How are you? Nice to meet you. How are you? I have a gift for you. This one from Australia. For you, gift. What are they using this for? Everything's dead in winter, so that's a summer activity.
There's
It's
only snow.
only snow everywhere. These are the handmade baskets that they go and pick all the grass for the animals because, as they said,
Apricots, fruits, different kind of.
in the winter, it's just too cold for any vegetation to grow at all. So they farm it, they store it away from the animals so that they can't eat it, obviously, just like any normal practice on a farm, except it's all done by hand here and carried on the back by men and women. Even young girls are out here working for their families in the villages or just working for the villages themselves. I'm sure village life out here is a community, isn't it? It's not just working for your family, it's working for the community. And the younger kids just play in the rocks
It's weird.
while the older ones actually work. So do many of these kids go to school?
Yes.
They all go to school? 90%. So up here in Skardu, what they're saying is there's a 90% rate that all the kids go to school. What are the school hours? When do they go to school? Why are they not at school now? Holiday, okay. Summer vacation, 21 days. So that's why the kids are out playing in the rocks and helping farm and stuff like that. So these are mountain view graves. So does everyone in the village get a mountain view grave or only special people? Anyone from this village? They've got a beautiful place to rest, don't they? A beautiful view. I say they've got a beautiful view as if they'd be seeing it 6 feet under, but you know what I mean. Just arrived at Upper Kachura Lake, and this lake is 60 meters deep. So I haven't been here before. I'm excited to see it. All the rivers are flowing. Look at this. Beautiful. So there's just a small village through here. There's their farmland here. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Upper Kachura Lake. Absolutely stunning. 60 meters in depth. Let's get the real scale of it. I'm gonna get the drone up. Let's have a look at this thing. Because it's summer and all the snow on the mountains have melted into this lake, it is at its peak height. Absolutely beautiful. I don't know if the camera does it justice, but it's such a beautiful color. I've got the drone up in the sky right now. Absolutely gorgeous. No videos I take, no drone shots I take, nothing will do this place justice. I promise you, once in a lifetime, you must come here and see it with your own eyes. I'm finished shooting for the day. I'm just gonna sit back and I'm just gonna appreciate the views, because before you know it, I'll be back somewhere where I can't appreciate the beautiful nature that Pakistan, Skardu Valley has to offer. Good morning from Skardu, day 2. The sun is shining down bright. I was kind of hoping it would be a bit cloudy today because we're doing a 3-hour hike, pretty much vertical, up a mountain called Masoor. I just got the drone up this morning because the scenes were absolutely beautiful. I don't think I've woken up in Skardu when it's just absolutely peak sunny like this. So I wanted to take advantage of it. Check this out. Beautiful little pre-hiking feed. We've got a fried egg, vegetable omelette, a bit of chai, and some paratha. Thank you very much. Let's rip in. All right. Muscle Rock, here we come. Got to take the four-wheel drive. Some of the roads are actually sketchy. Hopefully I can get the drone up and show you guys. So because about 5 weeks ago, a Chinese tourist died off this hike that we're doing, Muscle Rock. Japanese tourist died, fell to his death. It's now mandatory by the military and force that you need a local guide. So my guides are, there he is in the back, he's getting in. My guides are sorting me out with a cheaper alternative than the guides that essentially they have sitting at the start of the trail point. As you would know from watching my channels, I'm not one to usually have a guide ever, but this time through my Skardu adventures, especially when Skardu Valley is so spread out, it's sort of essential to have a Jeep or a method of transport and someone that knows their way around town. Passport and 5,000.
500. 500.
Oh, 500, not 5,000.
5,500. 500 is for ticket. 5,000 is for guide. 500 is for ticket.
Okay.
500.
Alright, so 5,500 with a guide. Here's the 500. Perfect. Shukriya. Who's guiding me today? You are. Alex, nice to meet you.
These are all foreigners. Just check it out.
Oh, sorry. That's a big signature, hey? That's totally my real signature. Alright, let's get it. Muscle Rock. Oh, fuck. Let's get it. So here's the details of the mountain, so feel free to pause if you are thinking of doing this. So this is actually a fixed price, 4,000 for Pakistani locals, 5,000 for tourists. And that should be the end point. Let's see how we go. Let's get it. What is your name?
Aslam.
Aslam, thank you for guiding me on this beautiful hike here today. I'm very excited. Dried out apricots, quite a common practice here in Pakistan for the winter. So they have some sweets to eat in the winter. Alright, I'm gonna snack on someone's
Like this,
apricot that they're
this one,
saving for the winter.
this one, but for wash.
Oh wow,
So delicious.
delicious because it's not sprayed full of poisons like the one back in Australia. Oh my goodness guys, this trail is amazing, but it's very strenuous as well. Look how steep we are going up right now and what we've got to get up. That's just one of 3 mountain passes we've got to get to first. But just have a look at that. Makes it a lot easier with a view like that. So during the winter, that is a huge glacier that runs through there. It's about 5,000 meters high there. Our peak of our trail today is just shy of 4,000 meters, which means the oxygen's a bit lower, and I have not done cardio since I was a swimmer like 4 years ago. Only been lifting weights, but I'm gonna send it. Oh, guys, after about 3 hours of hiking, I definitely underestimated it. It was intense, it was steep. We're at just under 4,000 meters of altitude. I think this is probably the most insane experience of my life, honestly. What I'm looking at is just so special. It's hard to take in. Oh my goodness. So we've just hiked 5 hours to the most incredible spot I've ever seen in my life, as you would have seen from the drone shots, and I forgot the fucking lighter. So, challenge. My Pakistani tour guide is going to try. All right, so the only thing we've got up here, it looks very, very bright on it. Let's do my hand. All right. That is a wrap. Now we've got to head down. We're all out of water, so that's not good. And the UV is so high today, it's burnt me to a crisp on the way up. You know, it's like at altitude. Very poor planning on my end. So I want to try and get down as quick as possible, but We're looking at least an hour and a half and about, I don't know how much descent. Very steep. Just have a look at this. Crazy. We've got to get down all the way in between that ridge, down onto that sort of level you can see down through there. So slow and steady wins the race. I'm dehydrated as fuck, so I need to get down there ASAP and get out of the sun. Thank goodness it is so much better coming down than going up. It's a bit steep on the knees, but to be honest, the elevation is fucking nuts on this. That is where we've got to get down to, all the way down in that valley. Let's go. Woo! Let's get it before sunset. Yes, we made it down. Let's go. That was sick, bro. Oh yes, I can hear water. Oh. So just keep in mind, we did this hike in about 6 hours. We did spend quite a lot of time at the summit, roughly about an hour. Started at 11:45 a.m., finished at 5 p.m. So keep that in mind when you come here. We went through the middle of the day thinking it was going to be cloudy and the sun was just beaming. And when you're at that elevation, it really, really gets to your skin. Shout out to the amazing Pakistanis that just run up that hill. It's just something I couldn't even imagine. Our guide's been doing this for the last 3 years and he goes up 6 times a day, 7 times a day even. 100 rupees for stick rent, guys. Sweet, thank you. We are in
Husainabad Brook.
Husainabad Brock, which is just a little village off of the mountains. Brock means mountains. So this is a nice little local village that we've just pulled over to have a look at what's like through here. They're growing wheat, which I think we saw the wheat from up here. Remember?
Yes,
from up on the mountain. See what local life is like in these little villages. I love coming into these little local villages because you find they're very self-sufficient of what they grow and what they have and what they farm around. How old this village? How old? 200-year-old village. Absolutely beautiful. Look at it.
Totally constructed with the stony.
There is a mosque up there.
Look at the views they have. Insane.
There is a mosque.
Up the top they have a mosque.
There.
So they've got their own little community here. They don't really leave.
There are total 35 to 40 homes.
Wow. Self-sufficient on a little community.
In Skardu city, there is no apricot because apricot was ready 1 month before.
Because it's colder.
This area is much colder.
Because we're higher up in elevation.
Yeah, exactly.
That's how they wash their clothes in the natural spring water that runs through their village. They wouldn't ever have to worry about water apart from when it's frozen, I guess, in the winter. Ah, yes, animal enclosures. So these are all animal enclosures. Wow. Narrow streets.
This is local toilet.
Local toilet.
Older style of toilet.
300-year-old toilet.
More than 300.
Oh, that stinks. Oh, that stinks. Go back, go back. Interesting. So everyone comes out here to go take a shit, I guess.
It stores down there.
Yeah.
Mixed with grasses.
Oh God, there's actually human crap in there.
And they just pull out and
Use it as fertilizer. Wow.
Yeah.
And to be completely honest, I probably just drunk some of the water that they shit in, which is really nice to hear. No, this is very filling.
Okay.
Very good though, very nice. Fresh, can feel fresh. These guys mentioning, like, I just explaining the similarities of when I went to Vietnam and explored a local village in Sapa. I said this was very similar in a way, and we were discussing that, you know, this sort of village style is very common in Bhutan, China, India, Kaligir.
Also a similar language.
It's not Urdu, it's
No, it's Balti.
Balti.
Yeah, we are Baltistani. We lived in Baltistan.
But so do you speak Urdu?
Urdu is our national language.
Yeah.
Like we have to speak Urdu, we have to learn Urdu.
as English. So our basic language, our mother tongue is Balti. Yeah, we speak Balti.
Yeah,
Yeah.
interesting.
But
So
in
when you
our
talk to
school
each other,
system,
it's
exact-
Balti.
Yes, but
Interesting. I had no
But
idea.
it's compulsory to talk in Urdu, at least Urdu or English in school.
I can't help but notice is this the Iranian
Yeah.
Supreme Leader?
Yeah, exactly.
Supreme Leader Ayatollah Khamenei.
When the news hit that
Yeah.
the Iranian Supreme Leader had been
People
executed by
strike.
America?
People strike, and what he orders is the final order.
Yeah.
If he ordered to die, this is final. Like, yeah. Because it's a part of religion.
Yeah.
Most of Shia people.
Yeah.
To obey him, to follow him. He was leaving prophet, not prophet, just a
Descendant of the Prophet,
Yeah.
Prophet Muhammad.
So there was lots of mourning.
especially in villages. People are strictly followers of
Yeah.
him. Yeah, and they have a lot of
Ayatollah
I just was
Khamenei.
interested to know the sort of reaction in when you first saw the
yeah.
news.
People
that-
were much angry. People were
course.
Strike,
As
yes.
they
strike.
should.
Yeah. They were against government.
Women
They were-
crying and
Crying, weeping. Yes, it's very terrible. Yes.
It's terrible. Even when I saw the news, it was upsetting because I
No,
think it is
yes.
because he is most important personality in Shia religion.
Yeah.
And after him, the next one is most. And what he orders is the final order.
Yeah.
If he ordered to die, this is final.
Now his son Mustafa Khamenei, he is a supreme leader.
Yeah.
Mustafa Khamenei.
and he is hiding.
Yes, he's having.
He's hiding, and no one know where he is.
Yeah.
He is underneath the ground
Yes.
somewhere. Okay, so we are in day 3, Skardu, and today we are visiting the Shigar Valley and the cold desert. I've picked up my friend Leon from the Netherlands, and we've just made a crazy new plan. We're supposed to go to Hunza Valley tomorrow and spend the next 4 days in Hunza, but we've sort of flipped that upside down because it's monsoon season around here. There's lots of landslides, and I need to get back to Skardu, which is 8 hours each way. And that last week or 2 weeks ago, lots of tourists got stuck. I had to sleep on the side of the road, cook from locals, shit in the bush. There's not something I'm really wanting to risk at the moment with the heavy rainfall up here in the northern region. So we've decided we're going to send it into Hunza tomorrow, then onwards to the Chinese border, which is the highest border crossing in the world. And then we're going to go explore Western China, which will be, I think that will be insane because I've done Eastern China, I've done all the big cities, but I haven't explored rural China. So I think that it's going to be a great adventure, and I'm really excited, and I hope we can make that happen. So something cool about Pakistan is written in their passport, this passport is invalid for Israeli citizen, which I'm not sure why. I have no idea. If anyone in the comments can let me know why. I have no idea why they would say that. Wow, check this sign out. That's awesome. K2, 235 kilometers this way. Also India this way. Wow, that's so cool. And then we got the Supreme Leader of Iran. All right, we've made it into the Shigar district. So we have to just get our passports and visas checked by the Shigar Valley District Police, even though it's very close to Skardu, but there are all districts here. Bridge is crazy. I remember coming here last time and it was completely covered in snow and the river was barely moving. It is pretty strong current in there. So here in the cold desert, there's a variety of activities from ATVing, jeep safaris, paragliding. So we're about to get into that. Last time I was here, it was snowing. So it's a completely different environment. Plus you can horse ride. I missed that one out. So this is the start of Shigar Valley, which is a huge district outside of Skardu. Now Shigar goes all the way to K2. K2 belongs in Shigar. The sheer velocity of these mountains just make you feel tiny.
Called land of gemstones.
Land of gemstones. Why is that? Many gemstones being found?
Yeah.
Lots of gemstones.
A lot of people are doing mining.
Mining.
Yeah.
There you hear it. So the land of gemstones is also known for lots of people are mining out here for gemstones. That's very interesting. So this here is a local polo ground with a crazy background in this little city here in Shigar Valley.
I saw a video
Common practice in these villages is to wash and dry the rugs from households and mosques in the flowing water. In a lot of these villages, you'll see goats just roaming freely, and they don't exactly belong to anyone in particular, more that they belong to the village. So come Ramadan, they will sacrifice the goats, slit their necks and eat them. And they, same as chickens, etc.
There's a horse.
Nice to meet you. K2 frozen food. Business class. So unfortunately, on the last day of Skardu, I fell sick to food poisoning, which is nothing much I could have done about it except not eat that chicken burger from the market. Anyway, then I had to travel to Hunza Valley, 12-hour journey, actually insane. I was so crook that day, and I've just spent the last few days recovering in Hunza Valley. I just want to thank everyone for the support. Please drop a like, a subscribe, a comment. Tomorrow we are off to China, which is the highest paved border crossing in the world, sitting at just under 5,000 meters of elevation. So I'm going to cross into China from Pakistan. I'm going to document the whole thing, and I hope to see you in China. Ni hao ma. Thank you very much for the support.